likes are, whatever, still to love one another and care for one another. We're all the